bless all of our Canadian friends and everyone who lives far enough north where Tim Hortons can be a thing. We sincerely appreciate it. You might be wondering, what do you got going on there? That's 2 peanut butter sandwiches. And in about 20 seconds, it's going to be given a fairly strange addition. Kind of a weird breakfast, but this is going to be both breakfast and lunch because it's 11 a.m. And the thing that's joining it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is pizza. This is that pizza that we had at Lunch Bunch on Wednesday. And pull it out there. That's that Hawaiian pizza that Mal had. That was from Lido's. And man, there was so much stinking pizza. That's the last of it. But dear God, so much. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to Saturday. This is the third day in a row we've been up early again?
Yeah.
Third day. Early might be a misnomer for some of you, but for us it's, been a big deal. Like I said a few days ago, E3 got us really off schedule. We're now back on schedule, at least heading towards schedule, but we've been, I think we've woken up at 10 a.m. every day. And during E3 it was really bad. So it feels good to at least be up in the morning again. The agenda today is fairly simple. Work hard. Work very, very hard. But then later on tonight we'll be doing we're doing Minecraft again, which is exciting. Continuing our quest for saddles, which honestly I'm pretty pumped about. Man, Tim Hortons, you know how to make a cup of coffee. They really do. They really, really do. Thank you again for everyone who has sent us Tim Hortons coffee. It's absolutely delicious. The coffee was good. The sandwiches were good. The pizza was good. It's obviously now much later, and we continued our Minecraft adventures, and we recorded the second episode of Saddle Quest. We collected saddles, as you might have assumed. It went well, and I presume that the number of recordings that we do is going to be the same as the number of episodes that we release. We're generally recording, an entire session to be released as one episode, but it could be more. It depends if it feels like a complete thought or not. If it feels like it's going long, then it might be split into multiple episodes, but right now, I think it's just going to be however many we record. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. My guess is 2 more episodes minimum. So it's looking like this is going to be a 4-episode series. Maybe 5, but probably 4. Maybe 3 if some really incredible stuff happens next week, but my guess is 4 episodes. The other thing that's interesting when you're recording with so many people and you're doing it from week to week is that it's hard to get that many people, because we have like 10. And not everyone can always be there. So what happens is, like, you might have people swap out. So from episode to episode, we're going to have situations where, someone's present and then they might not be there, and then they might be back. Or while they're not present, like, someone else is there. So it's just the nature of recording with 10 people. I mean, we do this professionally, Mal and I, but we obviously, with everyone, we're not doing it professionally. It's just, hey, we're playing some games. If you can join in, join in. So sometimes people will be there, sometimes they won't. But yeah, that's going well. That's not, of course, the only thing that we did today. I also worked on Fallout, and if you don't follow that series, you may not be aware that it's pretty close to ending. Like, legit. If I ever told you in the past that it's probably going to end soon, I was wrong. Now I'm right. And also it has a lot to do with scale and scope. I don't mean it's ending soon, like next week. I mean within, I guess, like 2 to 3 months. September at the latest, probably. And that might sound like it's far away, but when you've been doing this for almost 3 years, that's pretty soon. I took care of all the other DLCs. I took care of all of the stuff that you can do in the main vanilla game. And I'm on the final DLC, and I'm seeing everything come together. There's big chunks in the last DLC. You go to basically an amusement park. It's got a bunch of smaller parks in it. And I'm taking out big chunks of stuff at a time. So I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's a weird feeling. It's a really weird feeling. But I'm still enjoying myself. I've managed to enjoy myself playing the same game for nearly 3 years. And that was the same way it was with Skyrim, and I really think it has a lot to do with playing a very small amount at a time. You know, you're always kind of biting at the bit to get back into the game and find out like what's next, because you have set this, you know, limit on yourself every time you play. So on Fallout, the limit's higher than it was in Skyrim, but I only get to play like 40 minutes at a time. So I play 40 minutes, and then it's like, well, I don't get to figure out what's in that house for another like 3 days. And then 3 days later, I'm like, cool, I can find out what's in that house. But then by that point, I'm like, well, what's in that canyon? I don't know. I'm not allowed to find out for 3 more days. It's just been a fun journey. It's wild that it's ending. I'm excited. I have big plans for the end of it, and it's going to be coming together fairly soon. I'm excited. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. As I said in the past 2 vlogs, we've been working very hard to get everything prepared for Monday. There is something happening on Monday, and I will talk about it on Monday. But until that happens, I'm working very hard, and for as hard as I'm working, Mal's working overtime. So tomorrow's going to be a big day of work, because it is the last day of work until Monday. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?